In an alarming act of bravado, Russian football ultras took control of the Volodymyr Zelensky Stadium in Mariupol, Donetsk Oblast, a city which now lies in the war-torn occupied territories of Ukraine. On the evening of May 10th, the city's populace bore witness to an audacious spectacle, a shocking break from the brutal realities of the ongoing Ukraine war, yet a stark reminder of the Russian presence in their city. Mariupol Now, a Telegram messenger channel, provided Ukraine war news coverage of the event, publishing footage that would unsettle even the most stoic of spectators. The video revealed armed Russian ultras, a term used to describe violent hardcore fans of football clubs, dressed in military uniforms staging a mock invasion of the stadium. This audacious group, seemingly immune to the human costs of the Russian invasion of Ukraine, lit flares and fired gunshots into the night sky, the incandescent light illuminating the occupied city of Mariupol. This comes only days after Wagner Group head, Yevgeny Prigozhin, launched a foul-mouthed rant on camera aimed at the senior leadership of the Russian army. It seems as though the apparent ammo shortage he was complaining about doesn't appear to have affected Russian forces further south. In an eerily festive spirit, these individuals hung football scarves and brandished Russian symbols with an almost perverse sense of pride. Amidst the gunshots and echoing off the stadium's walls were the haunting melodies of Soviet wartime songs. Their defiant voices clashed against the silent protest of the empty stadium stands, a grim reminder of the ongoing war in Ukraine. This shocking event adds a new dimension to the narrative of the Russian-Ukraine conflict. Not only does it underline the audacity of Russian supporters in occupied territories, but it also adds a fresh wave of psychological fear amongst the local populace. The act, occurring at the Volodymyr Zelensky Stadium, a symbol of national pride and unity, serves as a painful reminder of what has been lost. Amidst the melee of recent events, former Russian commander Igor Girkin, a figure known for his role in the 2014 annexation of Crimea, shed light on the condition of the Russian troops. Once a fervent supporter of Russia's invasion, Girkin has turned vocally critical of his country's military operations. According to him, the Russian forces are exhausted and poorly stocked, leading him to anticipate a major counterattack by Ukraine. Girkin's critique, which comes in the form of detailed breakdowns on his personal Telegram account, seems to paint a picture of the Russian military operation on the brink of a crisis. His posts often suggest that the best strike units of the Russian armed forces are not only battle-worn but also face severe shortages of ammunition. Girkin believes that this is the ideal time for Ukraine to launch a successful attack. This piece of news is a significant update in the Russia versus Ukraine war and offers a unique insight into the state of the Russian troops. Bakhmut, a city of little strategic value, has become the focal point in this brutal war, representing an unexpected and bloody standoff. Earlier this month, US intelligence estimated that approximately 20,000 Russian troops were killed over the months it took to allegedly gain control of the city, with an additional 80,000 injuries. The Russian military and the Wagner Group, a private military unit, claim complete control of Bakhmut. However, the assertion contradicts Girkin's comments about the wasted resources, lost time, and the strategic senselessness of the operation. Despite Russia's claim, Ukraine maintains its stance that its forces are still advancing around the edges of Bakhmut. A statement by the General Staff of the Ukrainian Armed Forces indicates relentless Russian offensives, including airstrikes around Bakhmut. With constant changes on the ground and numerous sources of information, understanding the true state of the war in Ukraine is challenging. While some may argue that the battle for Bakhmut is a symbolic victory for Russia, others question its strategic importance in the long run. As of now, the focus remains on the stark contrast between Girkin's criticisms of Russia's efforts and the official claims of Russian control in Bakhmut. Combat footage from Bakhmut reveals the grim reality of the war in Ukraine, a city in ruins, reminiscent of the Hiroshima bombing of World War II. The city, once teeming with life, now bears the scars of relentless attacks, its buildings reduced to rubble. Yet despite the harsh realities of war, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has remained unwavering in his message of resilience and hope. As we continue to monitor the Russia versus Ukraine war update, it becomes clear that Bakhmut represents more than just a city under siege. It has transformed into a symbol of Ukrainian resistance against the Russian onslaught. The city, at the heart of the longest and bloodiest battle of this war, currently experiences a grim reality that mirrors Hiroshima's past. However, President Zelensky envisions a future where Bakhmut, much like Hiroshima, rises from its ashes, embodying a tale of triumph over adversity. Despite the majority of Bakhmut being under Russian control, the Ukrainian forces remain undeterred. Reports suggest that they are making progress on the outskirts, drawing closer to a tactical encirclement of the city. Kiev's forces continue to resist the relentless, costly tactic employed by Wagner mercenaries, demonstrating an extraordinary show of endurance in the face of adversity. President Zelensky's refusal to concede Bakhmut's occupation, his comparisons of its present state to Hiroshima, and his promise of a similar path to reconstruction and recovery all underscore the resilience of Ukraine's spirit in the face of the Russian invasion. Amidst this severe conflict, Zelensky's resolve and the Ukrainian people's fortitude stand as a beacon of hope. As we await the anticipated counteroffensive and the promise of advanced military support from the West, it is the enduring spirit of the Ukrainian people that continues to draw the world's admiration. With this ongoing conflict, we invite our readers to share their perspectives. What do you believe will be the outcome of Ukraine's anticipated counteroffensive? Do you think the international support in the form of advanced fighter jets will be a game-changer in this conflict? We welcome your thoughts and insights. Thanks for watching this episode of Warzone. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons, and follow our Twitter down in the description for more updates. Please enjoy one of these videos next, and we'll see you next time.